Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 60 Minutes Mentorship with Krizbeatz. We were already talking behind the scene. Myself and T. Dara is in the building, Ryan is in the building, and yeah, Krizbeatz is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. So we are looking at doing I'm looking at showing you probably some stuff, and if you have questions, please you can ask after. Because when people tend to ask me questions while the class is going on, it's so hard for me to talk and work at the same time because I'm trying to be creative, except we don't want creativity. If we want creativity, we might have to give me the time to. I'm looking up because I can see you guys from up, and this is my work screen from down. And yes, so let's get back to making the music. And if you have questions, you can always ask. Yeah, we'll still talk about publishing and placing and how to DM people properly for like maybe when you want to get a collabo and maybe this person has a a better thing than you. What do I mean by better thing? Maybe this person is bigger than you, and you probably want to collaborate with this person. What you can try to get, how you can get into it. Can you guys hear me properly?
Yeah, yeah, we can
Perfect,
hear
yes,
you.
perfect.
Okay. Yeah. So let's go. So for this, I'm trying to create atmosphere for this. I already created one, but I will still go over it. So okay, let's do that again. I'm trying to record the stuff for as long as I can. Oh, why did it stop? That's a lot. Okay, didn't go as long as I wanted to, but it's fine. I can do it. Okay, you're done. Oof, that's blowing my ears off. Saint Nicholas wants to come in. Come on, bro. You have to put your mic off, please.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I already helped you from here. I didn't know I could do it from here. Yeah, so this, I just want this to create. There's a plugin called. There's a plugin called. I think one of the Arturias plugin. It's called Fragments. Yeah, yeah. I want searching for something groove, something. Groove maker.
Chief, I just wanted to flag that your screen is frozen. So,
The screen. Oh, you guys can.
yeah, you can't see what you're doing. Yeah, I just want to flag that.
You can't see it.
All I, all we just see is just, um,
So when I move, it doesn't move.
no, no, it doesn't move, it doesn't move.
Oh shit. Shit. But you can see me now, yeah.
Yeah, we can always see you.
So is the screen still moving? Still not yet.
Nah, it's still frozen.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Let's try to fix that. Is it back?
Perfect, perfect. You're good.
Okay. Thank you, man. So yeah, this plugin is called Fragments. So I want to use it to create like killer beats from Ghana wants to come in. So yeah. So the that one is called fragment. So let's see where we can just put it just to create what's it called? Just to create welcome killer beats, just to create a groove underneath what we did before. Woo! That's nice, bro. I didn't even expect it to come like that. Okay, so one more thing to do. Yeah, so those little things, those ear candies, those are the things that gives like your beats beautiful things to it. So, um, but these are all Ableton stuff. Apart from the fragments, fragments you can get and use on any door. So this one, this LFO, that I will still show you how to do it on FL Studio and maybe any other stuff that you use. So this, I want to map this guy to this guy. So maybe let's see how it sounds when we. Maybe we'll create a deep here. And maybe create another one of this one. All sound design, guys. All sound design. And we'll go into the details in depth when we are doing class. This is for now. I'm just showing like, okay, yeah, this is what you do and this is how you do them. Yeah, so I have something like that on this serum part. Notice that's what's creating the movement. Can't really hear that there. Let's see what this headphone jack is saying. Exactly, good. Please try to say something. Let me confirm that I can hear what you guys are saying from here.
You're good.
Yes,
We're
yes,
good.
yes,
We're
yes,
good.
yes, yes, yes. Yeah, we're good.
Do we turn our screen horizontally?
No, you have to vertically so that you can see the whole. Yes, horizontally, please. Sorry, so that you can see the whole this thing. It has to be in the landscape mode because I'm shooting with a camera. So for you to see the whole screen, in case you're watching on the phone, but if you're on your computer or something, it's fine. Yeah. So you see that I could have just have this. Let me try to group this so that I could have just have this, but there's no beauty to this. It's not moving. There's no movement. And trust me, the new Afrobeat. Remember, I told you guys there was a way Afrobeat used to happen. Killer Beat, you want to say something? There was a way Afrobeat used to be, but right now, the whole thing is changing. You don't want to keep making Afrobeat the same way they were making Afrobeats when, so to say, them debauched when they were doing, I mean, it was beautiful, but there's always a move. There's always something that you need to do. There's always how you can get ahead and always something to add. There's, I mean, we'll go into all those ones, but yeah, if we have this, it's still a good thing. Let's see. It's still good, but why not just go the extra thing to just add? You see all these things moving like we're in space. And most of the time, I like to add this. I like to do this to my reverbs when I'm recording vocals. So when you have the tail of the reverb, instead of the tail of the reverb should just be there. Just creating mod. Of course, you can always remove the mod, but instead of removing the mod, why not create something beautiful? Why not create something better? And if you hear it, you can't really tell. But when you have it, when it's all mixed, when the sounds when they are all together, you have a perfect bounce. Yeah. Let's go. So I want to I wanted like a vocal chop somewhere.
Throw your head. Watch me turn up, bro. I
So I
like the
have
watch me.
this thing I downloaded from Cymatic.
Watch me turn up, roll up. Yeah, you know I burn up, burn up.
So yeah,
I like the
which,
watch me turn up.
yeah, I like that one. So that's the one I have in here. So yeah, this you can use any random voice for. It can even be your voice. You can just say something randomly and throw it in there, and then chop it the right way. So when you chop it, you can have like your you can do okay, you guys can see me here. So you can do let's look for something nice to do. Let me look for a nice reverb to just give it a good feel. Yeah, that's nice, bro. Woo! Woo! Oh, if you listen to what that was, is it called Ream? What the Ream is doing that? Yeah. If you have your headphones on, you'll really be able to hear that. But if you don't, you might not be able to. So for this, I like to use Decapitator, but I don't know. I need to update my Decapitator because this is the M1 chip, the Apple Silicon. So a lot of my plugin, I'm even still updating some of them. So I like to use this guy instead of the Decapitator for the same thing, for saturation. Hmm. I like this because it's not just saturation; it glues the thing together somehow. And I don't like to use the presets. I mean, of course, presets they are a good way to start, but you know you are just using it. And yes, I tell people when you are using presets on Afrobeat, you need to know that this person did not make this thing with Afrobeat in mind. That's one of the things that you should always consider when you're trying to do that. And if you use that and you don't really know exactly what you're doing, you might really be messing things up than building. If you notice, I'm not doing any mixing, sort of any mixing. As a matter of fact, my master stuff is clipping, like you can see the red. I don't really like to bother myself about that when I'm mixing. When I'm making beats, all I want is for me to be in the zone, for me to be in a perfect place. So after that, after everything, we can now start doing gain staging. And of course, I don't want to have. Uh, it doesn't mean when I export this beat you hear trash. You will never hear that. That's why I'm adding all these things. They might clip, but like it might go above. You might see the red, but it won't go above the ceiling level, which is the 0. It will never go above that. Plus, if you check my what's it called? How do you flip this again? Okay, yeah. If you check this, you see that the only thing going above yeah, if you check this, you see that the only thing going above the ceiling level is my master. You see here, nothing is clipping here. You get, and it's because I have my mastering stuff on my master, just to make sure that we are not doing anyhow there. Yeah. Uh, I need one more of that. I need that thought. Just yes. I think I should send this beat to Ruga. Sounds like his. Woo! Bro, I like how that thing works as the feel there, like the roll. I like it a lot actually. Should increase that. Oh, let's see how it sounds when we. Not bad. So basically, I'm not really doing plugin thing. Once I play something, maybe with a particular plugin that I like, I bounce it down into a wave, and sometimes I like to do this guy here to play this guy here. Let's just see if we can get like a really cool sound from it today. Don't let us down today. Give us something nice. Sounds like NTA back in the days. Yeah, okay. We have one, two, three, four, five. Yeah, so I have a compressor that I always like to pass my things through. So I have a compressor here. I have a compressor. I have a tube. This is tube opto. I have DBX compressor. Then my sound card, which is the Scarlett 1821, and I have an Arrow that I like to travel with. That is a universal audio sound card. So let's see. Let's see a beautiful sound that we can get here. Let's come here. Oh, next time we'll have to try to get a camera up here so that you see what Okay. Talks, I can hear you.
For that transition, did you automate the pitch or how did you get? Because I saw you obviously you chopped up that vocal chop, but did you then automate the pitch to before it dropped down one octave?
For the vocal pitch.
Transition for the vocal the transition that you did.
This one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's automation. Up then back down. What's up? They what's up? They cool off. They body cool off. They know they show off. They chop off. I feel like changing the texture of this. Let's say -12, innit? I mean, why not? That right, I can hear you.
I think your screen is frozen again because like it's not moving.
Thank you. Let me check. Is it back? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's good.
Yes, it's back.
So I'm just trying to see how I can create something different from without having to play. So I like to tell my students that you can have just a single melody and make that single melody your whole song with let's say maybe you don't even know how to play so much melody, but you have one strong melody. From that strong melody you can create anything you want, from Dara, are you trying to say something? Or is it from way back?
That's, okay, I've put it in. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can create that, and from that melody you can create a whole lot of things that you can build your song around. Don't be boring. Don't be boring. You can be anything. Don't be scared to throw things on. Don't like okay. Let's see. Let me search. But the thing is, I can't even not make sense. I'm trying to look for something that should not make sense. Sounds like I'm bragging. I'm trying to look for something that should not make sense. But okay, let's say that this should not make sense. Yes, that should not make sense to anybody. But let me see if it allows me to drag it in. Oh yes, so we have ourselves. What is it? What is the stuff I just dragged in? No, not that. Okay. Yes, that one. So we'll still come back to that. I'll show you how not everything is about oh, I want to play this, I want to play that. Sometimes it's just the aesthetic of the song, the way you the vibe, the how do I put it to you that you understand now? The mood you are trying to create. Don't think of it as making beats. Think of it as creating. Just you are just flowing. Right now I'm not thinking of what next am I going to play to, because most of the time producers, we make beats for producers, we really don't make beats for people. When you try to get out of that making beats for producers zone, you come into the beauty of making beats, which is making beats just so that you enjoy it, so that you of course you make a living, I make a living, you know, doing this, and not just making a living. Okay, that's not that wanted to come out in a wrong way, but um um and what you consider a rich man, if that's something, if that is something you want to, if that's a way you want to put it. So don't come and ask me any other. Yeah, so and all that happened with me making beats, and last year, was it last year? Yeah, last year I had like one of the major deals from a song I did like 4 or 5 years ago, which is Rihanna reached out to me for Makeke. Is a song that I even shot on a phone. So for a play sync, and play sync is something. The play sync is something that is still paying me till now. Not to talk of all my different publishing that I have for songs that I've produced. And the song that got me like my biggest check last year was a song that did not even have up to. I have songs that have up to 25 million streams, views on YouTube. This song does not even have up to 100K on YouTube, and that's the song that they want to use. So that's the power of registering your song on with sync agencies, so that you know they can get you. Yeah, that's don't let me. It said when I start talking, I don't make beats. So we'll still talk. Let me see how many minutes do we have left. We have, oh yeah, we still have like about 30 or 32 minutes, 33 minutes there about. So plus I will still take questions. So if you have questions, please just be ready. Okay, yeah, I was saying something. Let's say you have this guy. This the way I even dragged it into this is might make it look as though I want to do something very unique. So let me just drag it like into like yes, something like this. Yeah. It's already on the same key, but let's just try to see how. Let's pitch it. Basic. I'm not using any of the expensive this thing. I want to use delay. Of course delay comes with any door, but I like the delay from Comeback Kid. It's just like any other delay, no extra from Baby Audio, rather Comeback Kid. Yeah, so let me bounce this in place. Freeze and flatten. So that's like bounce for any, just like bounce. I don't know what they call bouncing. Of course, on Logic is bounce in place. So on FL it's the same thing. You freeze the you take it into Edison, then you bounce, you bring it back. Sounds like someone is driving. Let's see. Oh, funky. I'm using Ableton. Bro, can you see that? Did you hear that? So it's already sounding like something that you should have in. Let's try to automate. Man, I just see, man, I got you. Man, I'm right there for you, my love. Many just stand there, might they got you. But I say nice day for you, my love. Mighty Lucy, mighty Lucy, mighty Lucy. And yeah, there's a lot of free plugins out there. I have a video on free plugins on YouTube you can check out. And for our students, we tell you exclusive deals for plugins and all those things. And then for some companies that we can get plugins for you, we get it for you. We have a new what's it called? A new uh, sites coming up in Africa, basically, where you can get plugins and or get plugins, get sample packs. No more going to the Western world sites to look for things that you should have here, to look for packs that belongs to us, packs that was made by us for us. And then it's going to be an avenue for producers as well to yeah, we'll talk about that when that one is coming up. But right now, um, the intermediate class for Krizbeatz Music Academy starts this new week, and a lot of people said, "Oh yes, you gave out 50%. We have intermediate, we have advanced." A lot of people said you gave out 50% discount to the people who made the last Chris Beats 60 minutes, kind of like what we're doing, the last one we did. This is the last one, by the way. I don't think I would come and do this again for any reason. If we're going to be seeing, we'll see on YouTube or we see on Chris Beat Music Academy. So yes, I'm open to taking questions now from anybody. Let's see how we can. Let's see what we can do. So if you have something to say, please just raise uh, your hand or just unmute yourself. I want to hear from everybody. Everybody. So we can start by Dara. Yes.
All right. Okay. You earlier you said you teach us about how to like DM people for collaborations and like yeah, that's what I want to ask about.
Okay. Yeah. So that's a nice one. A lot of the things I've done, I have done by sending DM. So how did I meet Techno before we made Pana? I sent a DM to Techno and I told him, "Oh yeah, bro, I have songs for you." Do you understand? I didn't tell him I have a beat for you. Of course, I write songs, and most of the songs I've produced, I've, maybe written or penned the game, maybe or co-penned it, and the easiest way for you to reach out to people, of course, we'll go into this in depthly, but it's not for you to, is the way you write it, is what you say. Do you understand? Is an offer. Don't try to say, "Oh, I want to collaborate with you," like a lot of people actually do in my DM, and they were like, "I want to collaborate with you." I go on your page, you have one thing that you use Android to. Of course, I'm not throwing shades or anything at anybody, but you want to make sure that you've worked on yourself to an extent that you know for a fact that what you have is gold. Do you understand? And then and only then can you, and don't DM someone saying, "Oh, how come I don't have this light on?" Don't DM someone saying, telling them how, don't DM them trying to bring it to the front like you want to benefit. You have to try to figure out what this person really needs. Do you understand? So I DM Techno as at then he released Duro. Duro was doing well, but Duro was no longer doing well. So I told him that the reason why his song is not doing well, the reason why he's not doing well is because he's a producer and he's always, in the box trying to think, trying to figure out, "Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that." That he just needs someone to be by him, not necessarily make beats for him. And I told him, "Yes, I studied audio technology, blah, 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 this. Reach me." Do you understand? And he did not reach out to me until like I sent that. So the thing is, most people send DM and then they stop. For me, if I send you a DM, you don't reply, I'll delete the message and resend it so that it comes up again. Do you understand? Because I want it. I'm not saying, I'm not doing it because I want to. I'm not looking for something um I'm not looking for someone to help me up. Even if Techno did not help me, because Techno didn't help me, I helped Techno. Even if Techno did not make that song, it was still going to go to someone else. By the way, do you understand? It was still definitely going to go to someone else, and the same thing, the same way I met Diamond Platinums that we did one of the biggest songs, one of the highest, one of my most, streamed songs, the African Beauty by him and Omarion. That's how we did it. That's how I met Ty Dollar Sign. That's how, do you understand? So basically, DM, but DM with uh DM them with something you want to do for them, not something you want to gain from them. So I don't DM someone like, "Oh, let's collaborate." There's this. I can start with, "Oh, I just made this pack exclusively for you. Let me know what you think about it." So you send the person the pack, and then the person feels like, "Oh, this is nice." So from that, you already introduced yourself. You don't want to start by saying, "Oh, send me your send." Like some people will say, "Send me your make beats and make drums and send to me." Of course, I can make drums. You've seen it that I can do this. You've seen it that this is my stuff. Do you understand? And I'm probably, you know, maybe a little bit bigger than you. You can't come and say I should send you. Do you understand? You try to create something and say, "Oh, I made this pack," like someone did, and the person is my friend till date, and said, "I made this pack for you. Please check it out." And I checked and I'm like, "Whoa, you made this pack?" Yes. Do you understand? So, yes. Do I have any other question? I hope I've been able to answer that one properly.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah. So, T,
Oh, you want me to ask questions? Is it?
yes, please.
Oh, okay. My
Or
question
do
would be
I
around
already, have I already
sound.
answered yours?
No, I don't think so. I said mine is about probably sound design.
Okay.
So when it comes to sound design, yeah,
Yeah.
my thing is when when you start with the sound. how
Yeah.
do you know this is the end product I want to go to, or when do you know, okay, yo, this is what I'm trying to get with this sound? Like, what's the top process in that regard?
Yeah, so there's no end to sound design. You get me? There's no, you can't really say for sure that, oh, yes, this is it. That you just have to know when it sounds good to you. For instance, when we're creating this, of course, I'm not going to stop here. Do you understand? I'm not going to stop and say, oh, yes, this is the sound, because that is definitely not the sound. That's why even speaking, something just came to my mind that you get. So you never know when to stop until you feel like until it sounds perfect with your with what you're trying to create. Do you understand? Yeah, I just heard this now. Sorry.
Your screen is frozen.
Yeah, the screen. Oh shit.
Uh,
Yeah. So yeah, it's back. Yeah.
yeah, good, good.
Yeah. So you never really know when to. You just have to. I mean, it takes a level of discipline, especially the main reason why you stop is because you know that, oh yes, this was what I was trying to create. You get. So once you have that thing that you're trying to create, once you have that, then you can stop. You can say, okay, yes, this is what I was trying to do, and yeah. So yes, any other person? Do we have Saint Nicholas funky tunes on there? Yeah, funky tunes. You have to unmute your mic to speak.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, okay. I mean, I'm feeling it's nice to like talk to you first of all.
Thank you.
Appreciate. So, I'm actually more of I understand what you were saying about the sound design. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's something that I have to keep creating until I get to
Yeah,
where I'm like,
what you
okay,
want. Yes.
this one makes sense.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly.
but I'm more concerned about the marketing side, publishing tools.
Okay.
Of the whole thing, of the whole base.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can just give us a little on that.
Okay. So, publishing, there are five types of publishing that you can get as a music producer that protects you. But the one of them is the play sync that I mentioned earlier. Another type of publishing that you can get is your mechanical. The one that shares. Um, Ryan, yeah, I saw you. The one that shares the one that helps you share, yeah, like that collects your royalty for you from like all these DSPs. And I have like a separate is deep, 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 but you don't need to. The one I advise most up and coming music producer right now to go on is to try to look into sync. You get, because most of us were just waiting for one song to just blow up, while you can just make a song for a movie. You can make a song for an advert. You can. I have a song. I have, like this week, I'm doing something for Hero Beer, and it's really about it's really about how you set yourself. You get, of course, you need to sign in. You need to sign publishing, like all this, maybe BMI, ASCAP, For you, if you are in Nigeria, ASCAP is the way to go. You get, if you are in the UK, I think BMI or something is the way. And you once you have something like that, it helps you. And then try to look up agencies that you can register your stuff with. You can create different types, or like your beats that you have on YouTube, instead of having beats on YouTube, just send it to like an agency. They have libraries of people of or they have catalogs where people can just come, like agencies can come, maybe looking for a particular type of sound that they want to use in a movie or an advert. They can always see that, and that can pay you for as low, see, I'm saying low as $5,000 per sync. So you just have to know how best to navigate. But yes, in our, like, I have a video coming on that for YouTube, but it comes as part of the course for Krizbeatz Music Academy, where they go in depth on how it works, and they give you an option of people that you can sign up with, and they can link you to an agent that helps you like set it up properly, how you can set it up, how you can start making music for that. Not necessarily making music because you want to send the music to an artist, but you are making the music because you want to create an African vibe, or you want to create like a cool hip hop, love, anything, whatever the case may be. But yes, it just that puts you in the right mind for it. So yes,
All right. Thanks so much. Thanks so
yeah.
much.
So yes,
Okay, so
okay,
sorry.
I can hear you.
Yes. In regarding the Krizbeatz Music Academy,
Yeah.
is there a link where or something where we can register, or how can we register, please?
Okay, yeah. So for Krizbeatz Music Academy, I was touching that before I went back to making the music. So let me start from here. The last time we had this class, a lot of people were saying they could not, like a lot of people were saying they gave people discounts on the video on. Wait, bro. I think I need to mute you because your sound is distracting me. So you're on mute when you want to talk. So a lot of persons were saying that we needed to, like, the people that did the 60-minute with Chris Beats got discount. So I understand that, yes, a lot of persons, especially an upcoming artist who is not making money from music yet, um, wants to sign up for a class that can help them better themselves, and you can't expect to charge, bro. Left to me, I was telling someone that, left to me, I will do Krizbeatz Music Academy for free for every student, everybody that I can get. Do you understand? But there's an attitude towards what you paid for. Bro, okay, let's try to calculate. I paid about I paid about 25 to $30,000 for SAE, where I studied audio technology. That's where I got all my sound design, this thing. Of course, there's learning and there's talent. If you have talent, you can do things, you can create things, but there's learning to do something. When learning to do something now meets with talent, that's where you have genius. So yes, for the Chris Music Academy, for everybody on this that watches this, and everyone that gets the link, because some persons will not be here now, and they will message you later that they didn't know that the class was going on. So we're giving a 50% discount for beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So if you are an intermediate student, you get the 50% discount. The class admin right here will send you. I guess everyone should just put their email down, like, as chat. But I'm sure we have your emails because you registered with your email. I'm sure they have your email. So they would be able to send you that, and you'll be able to go into your dashboard and see all your classes, and you can schedule your time where the time that works best for you, that, oh yeah, you from this time to this time you watch. And then for once a week, I guess once a week, or maybe once in 2 weeks, I guess I'll try to confirm that. But once a week you get a one-on-one live feedback session. Is going to be something like this, but it's going to be just you, and maybe your instructor, or maybe me, of course, me all the time. And because I like to put my head everywhere. I like to just share experience. So your screen will be on, my screen will be on. I'll be able to see your screen. You'll be able to see my screen. And then there's another software called Muse, 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 and you'll be able to see. I'll be able to record my mic straight into your door, and you'll be able to record your mic straight into my door. So it's going to be like it's going to be 60 minutes, of course, 1 hour, with you and I, and yeah, explaining what you just saw. And for FL Studio, yeah, we have classes on each DAW. But for intermediate and advanced students, I'll be explaining more on Ableton. But for the beginners, I will show them FL Studio, and anything that we explain in Ableton that you don't know how to get it on FL, then when we do the one-on-one live feedback, you can get it, and then yes, we'll be able to um, you will be able to vibe together. And then the class comes with your Krizbeatz exclusive sample packs. I shared some things about the sample pack the last time. Let me see if I still have one or two. I'm a little bit far from my screen, so okay, yeah. So from the sample packs, oh, so these are loops from yeah. I like this one. That's nice, bro. But that's not really what I'm looking for. I just like how that one sounded. That's why I stopped there. I have the folder. So they already made that for the. Okay, let's see. Oh, so you can't see this when I'm doing this. Is my screen frozen?
Yes, wasn't it?
Yes, yes, it's frozen.
It is. Okay. Just, just a minute. But my voice is not. So I'm sure you can hear that. The the I'm trying to go to the folder where it's good that this screen is frozen now. Not you want to be seeing my own personal folder. You don't have the fear of God. So yes, we'll come to, let me see, sound design. Yes, okay, and let's try to fix the screen now. What's this screen now? The screen. Let's come here. OBS. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, yeah.
You're good.
So if you come here, oh, I can't bring this into. Okay, I can't actually. Just drag this guy and put it here. Yeah. So let's go to sound design. Yeah. So if I come here, these are all the samples that we're going to be getting from for the Krizbeatz. Also, of course, one shot. Yeah. Yeah. So all these they come as. Woo! I like that. Let's use that in this one. Let's see how we can let it stay somewhere here. real life use. Yeah, yeah, yes, like that. Of course, that's not supposed to serve as this, but that's what I heard. Yeah, so we have sounds. Oh, that young. This person is coming really late. That young, you're here so late. So we have that. We have this in the same. So all this material, all these things we'll be using in the class. Yeah, Afro blues. Yeah, so this is another sample. So yeah, so this Lagos Beach. So, bro, trust me, we have a lot of samples that comes with the Krizbeatz Music Academy sample pack for our students. I'm not even use this. Yo, people are just coming in. Do you guys think is 7 to 8? That's 6 to 7. Now, did you not see the time at 6 to 7?
Yes, we saw like 5:55 because I think this is time difference.
Okay.
Yeah, now here our time is about 10:56 a.m.
Uh, Yeah, so I'll just recap a bit, and then because we already made beats, we did sound designing, we did. So right now I'm talking about the academy. They'll make this video available for you to rewatch so that you can learn everything that we spoke about. They are going to create like a portal for you guys. They'll add you to the WhatsApp. The admin is seeing all of you guys coming in right now. So they'll make these available for you to watch. So yes, as I was saying, all these samples you'll be getting. This one. So imagine we have this sample right here now. Let me just see if we can, because I like how this sounds. Sometimes I just make these things and then I never go back to use them. If we have this and we have this, sounds like something that should work. I swear. You get. See, I like what T is doing. That's what you want to do. You want to have your door open when you are doing something. Because when I see a video like this, I'm inspired to just stand up and go create something. And that is how you should all like try to like create something. Try to challenge yourself. That, oh, this guy did this guy did that. Do you understand? So yes. Young, do you have any question you want to ask? Because we're almost rounding up. And Stans, do you have anything Boy Sans, I don't know if I said your name, or Boy Sans Music. And y'all can paste your email here so that they'll send you link to rewatch, and they will send you I was saying the updates about Krizbeatz Music Academy, where everyone here that wants to participate in the academy gets a 50% off, whether beginner, intermediate, or an advanced student. So, Young, you want to say something?
Um, Not really. Like, I'm just excited to be here.
Yeah,
You know.
but you
Yeah.
but you came late, but we forgive you.
it's the time now. Like you said, 5:55.
Yeah. So
And I think you guys' time right now is, I don't know, about
yeah.
going to 6 o'clock. So
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's calm. So yeah, guys, let's go over what we did earlier, and let's just try to see how we can bring it to how we can round up, because it's all we're like it's 7 already here. So our 60 minutes is over. But let's just go through what we did. We created these beats. We started making this with I and T started making this because he came first. Everything you're hearing right now, we designed here. See all this scientist stuff. I'm definitely sending this to Ruga. Yeah, yeah, man. That's how we made everything. That is how you create. Of course, this is not the best of the best. Of course, this is definitely not the best of the best. Because when I'm trying to make the best of the best, I do not talk. I just keep my, I just keep quiet, and I'm just making everything from the top of my head, not planning what I want to do, not planning what I want to say, not planning what I want to play. But for us to really go in depth into what we want to do, we might not really get that time here. But yes, I hope everybody. I hope I was able to answer everyone's question. Please, if you have a question, okay, yeah, Sans, I see your email. Young, I see your email. Doctor, you can post your email too, so that the class rep will get it and reach you. So talks. Did we get your email? I'm sure. I'm sure we have it. So yes. Have I was I able to answer everyone's question? Please, everybody, open your microphone. Let's talk, so that we can end this. So that you can go back to making music. You can go and create vibes. I want to hear vibes. Oh. I don't want to go and hear. Don't tag me if your vibe is not 100. Oh. Tag me and say. tag tag me and say, oh, I learned this from the 60 minutes. Oh, I learned that from the 60 minutes with Krizbeatz. So you can even make video if that's what if it's something you are looking at doing. Make video and say, oh, so and so thing with Krizbeatz, blah 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 blah, and I'll repost it on my page. Who knows? Oh, I learned this making this beat, and then as an avenue for you to also share your beat. So some of our students already have songs coming with scales. One has a song coming with Buju from we recommending them to this artist based on the fact that, oh, this person is our own person. So I posted some on my page. One of my students on my page that was making a beat, that Young John was saying, "Oh, who is this person? That can this person send this beat to me?" I said, "Of course." So I sent the beat to him, and he recorded. And we're already talking about, oh, how can we do the splits? You get, he's already set. He's already trying to make things happen. So, which is the same thing I'm expecting from everyone here, whether you become a student of Krizbeatz Music Academy or not, whether you're a physical student, whether you're a spiritual student, or you're an online student, or you're someone who or you're someone who comes to YouTube once in a while to see the things that we do, or you're someone who wants to plan to come and start creating vibes. So is the vision I have when I wanted to start making by the way, most of you guys might not know, but I'm the first African music producer ever to start making video on YouTube, who has a big song and started making video on YouTube. The dream for me was to create like a what's the word, what's the perfect word to use like this, to create, let me use the simplest one, to create a group of music producers where all we do is just make music and we love making music and we are making money making music, not just making music for making music sake. And then you have another, I'm trying to get you from doing music as your night job where you go to your work and come back, especially for those of you in Yankee and in UK where you have to go to work and come back and then you make music. That way you don't get the best. I'm trying to get you from that to actually making a living off music, not doing any other thing else. So you get the time, you can get your time to go to Mauritius, to go to anywhere in the world and also make music because you know that your check is paying you. If you have a song that is doing well, that can be doing 1 million listeners on Spotify, that's already giving you 3,000. That's Spotify alone. That's giving you $3,000 you get every month. So if you have something like that on Apple Music, that's already giving you 7,000. I think Apple Music is about, without minus the DSP, you are getting maybe $5,000. Do you understand from that? So our plan is to take you from how you can build that. Do you understand? There's a producer on YouTube called Eldre. He makes lo-fi. You understand? So he makes lo-fi, no music, nothing, and he's raking up streams. That's why I'm telling you that there are different ways you can create vibes. You can make music, whether you are a musician or you are a producer. Whether you're an artist that sings, because the producers are the musicians. Whether you're an artist that sings or you're a music producer that just makes beats, you can get your best. You can be your best. You can be the best version of you. So yes, do I have any other questions before we go? No, I know this question finish me. Do we have questions? We're good, yeah. Young, we're good. The new guys, Doctor, we're good. Boy Sans, are we good?
So the the samples you're gonna send is gonna be on Wi-Fi.
Oh, it's definitely a Wayfire.
Okay,
But the samples are exclusive to students. So
I know now. No problem.
all right, Maji. So yes, the class captain, the class coordinator, I say class captain. The class coordinator we get to you, and I love you guys so much. It's so good to see you guys. Please let me hear everyone's voice. Everybody on mute before we go. Let me make a video
Yeah,
with
we're good. We're good.
yes, yes,
Yeah, Baba,
yes,
I have a
yes.
Baba, we dey here. We dey here.
Thank-
Dey for you.
I have one
Too much.
question.
Okay,
Appreciate that, Chief. Thanks a lot.
Baba, me
yes.
I have one question.
What question is that?
Exactly. I have one question.
but I do that drop.
Who be that
Next
one?
time, the
Then get
time it's like next time when you give me the time, make sure you like the difference of the time. Maybe you guys' time will be 7 o'clock now. Our time is here about 11. So just differentiate the time difference next time if there is like it's
Yeah.
possible.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, yeah. So you were saying, was it Doctor or Nicholas who was saying?
Yeah, it's doctor. It's doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, Baba, I was watching one of your videos in YouTube, and you said about as a music producer that you're coming up. You have so many rules, golden rules that you achieve. But yeah, I'm in Sierra Leone in Freetown. Actually, I'm making wave, but deep down to me, I don't I'm not that kind of professional music producer. So like I wanted to travel to Nigeria to meet with you and to groom me up. So I don't know what will be the criteria to do that, or if you have any schools in Nigeria that it is good to do to you can go and study and production there. I don't know.
Okay, so you said you're already making things happen in Sierra Leone, yeah?
Yeah, but deep down to myself, like I've more to learn. I listen more of your songs, like the song that you produce, like the one that you produced for Bella Shmurda and Omale, and the percussion was that kind of I don't know how you did that kind of percussion.
Yeah,
I have
so
a little problem in my mixing and mastering. Yeah,
yeah, so for
yeah,
you, yeah,
I
so
want
for
to be
you,
more powerful in
doctor,
that areas.
doctor,
Yeah,
yeah, so for you, I would advise you to take the course to join the Krizbeatz Music Academy.
yeah,
So since now the price shouldn't be an issue for everybody here, that all the students here, we you already have like a 50% discount. So try to take it. All these things, you might not necessarily have to come down to Nigeria. You get the only time that you have to come to Nigeria, you can mute your mic now. The only time that you have to come to Nigeria is when we want to do like our end of the year thing, where we want all the music producers to come together, where we can be in a place maybe for like 3 days or more, and make music. Or this building is my production house. We have about 6 to 7 studios here. So like this place, we can host everyone here. Let's just come share experiences and talk about music. So for you, I think it will be best if you take the course. Do you understand? So yeah. Nicholas, you can say yours.
Of course, I have nothing to say, but there is this song when I that dropped. Was it yesterday also? Ara.
Okay.
Arajen, yes, Arajen, Arajen, something like that.
Yeah.
Like that producer, the producer is hard, like he's bad,
Yeah.
like, like he did a nice job. I was even thinking like you are the one that produced the music
No,
until
yeah,
like
no. So for Bella Shmurda's project, I oversee. I might not, just like what I do with Fave. I oversee the project. If a song is coming out, it comes to my table. I readjust. So I have the file here for Diara. You get, but it's not. I produced it executively, not making the beat. You get, like the recording, all those things was done in my under my roof. So yeah.
oh
Okay.
okay, but it sounds like your handwork to me.
Yeah.
Bro,
I,
Baba Chris,
See all these people that came late. They are the ones
Baba Chris,
asking. Eh, all these people will
yeah,
come
Baba
late.
Chris, I, I, I don't, it's about the class that you said I should, partake on. I don't have an idea about the class, so that's why I just asked. The 50% discount, I really don't understand about it.
Okay, you don't have an idea about the class. So the class is a
Yes,
school,
yes.
is an online school. It's Krizbeatz Music Academy. So it's krizbeatzmusicacademy.com. So it has everything. Do you understand? All the details there is a 6 weeks thing where you go from learning everything that you need to learn. So once we're done here, the 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 class coordinator, sorry guys, the class coordinator will get to you guys, and you'll be able to understand and get everything that you need to know. And if you require a call, they might give you a call. Do you understand? So yes, but that's after now. They will get to you and let you know everything that you need to know. So put your email too. You can type your email here so that they will get everything. Do you understand? So yes,
Okay.
guys.
I don't know if in that 6 weeks,
Yeah.
yeah, I
What?
don't know if in that 6 weeks I can move to Nigeria, maybe if possible
Yes.
to
So
go
if
and
definitely you
because like
definitely if
I don't
you
know.
if you if in that 6 weeks is looking like um You want to, because most of some of the people that we have working for us here at Drummer Boy Studios, they are from our, they are some of our students that we had to retain, and we start paying them based on the fact that, oh, this person is good, we want to groom this person, we want to keep this person, so employ you if that's what you want, and we'll be paying you, and then you can also be working if that works for you. So if moving is part of your plan, then you are in the right place.
Yeah, I will do that. I will do that move because like I love what I want, and I love your production, and you are you are one of the music producer that I admire in Nigeria so much,
Thank
even
you.
than Mr. Luna.
Thank
But
you.
like I always wanted. That's why I follow you. Even if you drop a short video on YouTube, I go and watch
Yeah.
it. Everything that you did, I
Thank
so
you.
admire your work, and your work has helped me
Thank you.
gradually. Your work has helped me
Wow.
gradually
Wow.
in making wave in Sierra Leone. But like
Wow.
I just in some point when you say that you think that you have reached that point, but to me, deep down to me, I want to go more. I want to be that kind of music producer that our country have never had. Like
Yeah.
when I listen to your production, it makes me mad. It makes me go. I nearly go off.
It's
The
okay.
day I listen, Belasmada and Omale, I nearly shut down my laptop and I went for a walk. Like I was listening to the song every day, every now and then. But I don't know when the
This
class. I
guy.
don't know when the class will commence. I don't know when the class will
Oh my
commence.
god.
Definitely that song, that percussion is
Okay.
that percussion is something else.
Yeah. So the
I
class.
don't know when the 6 week will commence. I want to prepare ahead so that uh, I will I will be there in time. I want to prepare everything. So I will tell
Yes. So that's what I'm
my
saying. They will follow up with you with call
my
after
my,
this.
my
But
mother
the
yeah,
yes. So
yeah.
the some persons have started already. The intermediates, they are starting this new week that we're entering. They will send the email. Dara is part of the intermediate students, and I was told that they just confirmed him as part of the students. I think last week or something. So once they confirm some of you too, you'll be able to come in and make things happen. So yes, yes, Nicholas, your hand is
Okay,
still up.
okay, Baba Chris. I
Yeah.
will. Uh, yeah, I'll be waiting for his email
Okay.
so that I'll get myself prepared for it.
Okay, no problem. So guys, thank
Okay,
you
Baba
so
Chris.
much everyone for coming to this 60 minutes. Of course, we've gone beyond 60 minutes, but most of you guys were just, trying to make things happen. I had fun. I learned a new thing. I hope you guys learned something too. And we'll be able to come back and, be better than we were yesterday. So, yes, love